Want to have responsible and successful leaders tomorrow? A bright future ahead? Well, educate your child today.
It's the high time that the population realize that it is through education that we can bring permanent change. And that means we really have to invest quite a lot into the education of our children, of the children within the slum.
Education is the most important way of ensuring success in life. Yet it's not easily accessible as it should be for many children in the informal sector, such as Kibera.
Shule kupata Kibera ni ngumu. Mashule siku hizi zinajaa, hakuna kupata nafasi, na public schools hai kupata si rahisi.
From the school heads and authorities we talked to, we learned that there are only 3 public schools in Kibera.
In Kibera we only have 3 public schools. That is called Kibera, Ayali, and Olympic.
We noted that most schools in Kibera are highly populated, especially the few public schools.
Honestly, because of the introduction of free primary education, I think most schools in the slums have suffered, because there has been an influx of children from other schools to those that we used to do well. The case in point is Olympic Primary. That one has suffered greatly. When it used to cater for just about 45 children per class, now you're talking of 90.
So, parents often turn to other privately operated schools in Kibera to educate their children. There are more than 250 private and informal schools in Kibera. Some are run by the churches, some by the organizations, and others remain informal.
The bigger population of children with few educational institutions within Kibera, especially the public ones. So people have to rely on the private education, those non-formal schools.
Parents go the extra mile to find information on schools that offer quality education that most of them wish for their children to get. But getting the accurate information sometimes proves to be a challenge. Most of them rely on the second-hand information from other parents.
So before you take a child there, you have to inquire to some other parents. Yeah.
We tried to look at some of the factors parents mainly consider before taking their children to any school.
Kitu ya kwanza lazima uangalie security, uangalie machengo, uangalie cleanliness. Kitu ya pili ni uangalie education iko aje.
My first priority is the studies.
Venye wanafundisha, unajua pia lazima kufundisha venye nafundisha, venye mtoto anakula, unaona? Yaani venye wana treat mtoto.
Kwanza naangalia nikipeleka mtoto hii huko, at the end akitoka hapo atatoka na nini.
Different schools face different challenges, and the challenges vary from school to school.
First, we are limited because of the space. So that means you can only admit a certain number of children at a certain period. And then the environment is also not friendly. Like you can hear that music, you can assume the kids were in this class. So the environment is not that friendly, especially to the school.
First of all, we have a problem of textbooks. We don't have adequate textbooks. And the problem is further aggravated by the inability by parents to do what? To afford to buy them or even pay for the school to buy them. So that's a chronic problem.
You realize that we have quite a number of children. Once they finish class 8, they are just struggling within the slums, and they engage themselves in drugs, others in violent robbery.
We also would like to repair the classes. They are not in a good condition.
You'll find one class which it has been partitioned, so that when another teacher teaches the other side, another one teaches here, there is distraction. So that one hinders quality education.
You go to a class, it's empty. And it's empty because the teacher cannot sacrifice his money to buy manila papers and write, or buy the felt pens and come and write.
Most teachers in Kibera understand the situation that parents face.
What we have to remember that these students, majority of them come from Kibera. and Kibera, we live here, so we know the challenges that they are having. One of them is paying school fees.
Cost, poverty. Parents are poor, so they can't afford to pay, to cater for the needs, for the finances, stationery, and everything with regard to school.
Parents and school leaders have different ideas about what might help improve the situation.
Somebody, a well-wisher, a development partner, should come on the ground and help.
The government, is it the government who are going to help us? The government should do that.
We believe Kibera students can rise up above that. But all they need is support, encouragement.
So it's not until something is rightfully done, good quality education in the slum will remain a topic that is only talked about but never achieved.